Welcome to our 12 days of genealogy media resources.
Each day, we're sharing different tools, platforms, and resources that can help you grow your family history skills.
We'll explore websites, books, podcasts, TV shows, and other helpful media that we've used on our own genealogy journey.
Whether you're a beginner or you've been researching for years, these resources can guide, inspire, and support your work.
So let's jump into today's genealogy media resource. Hey everybody, welcome back to Journey Through the Generations. My name is Philip.
Hey guys, I'm Trisha.
And we are back with day 11 of our 12 days of genealogy media resources. I've said this 11 times and I almost still mess it up.
But I'm kind of sad this is almost over.
Yeah, it is almost over.
I
and I'm
really
not
enjoyed
sad.
this.
I'm not sad. So this has been good because we do these 12-day series every year. We try to, but we do these and we do different things. And so I really enjoyed, sharing these resources for people in the hopes that, something within these 12 days would be something that they would be able to use or they may not have known about.
Yes.
So today we are going to talk about Google Books. So yesterday's episode, we just talked about books, why it's important, the different types of books that you can use for family research, but you kind of need to figure out a way how to search for them, right? So Google Books is one of the most, I think, overlooked free tools in genealogy research. Not the most overlooked, but one of.
I agree with that.
Yep, especially for new people who just started researching.
Yeah,
you don't think about it.
No, they want to go straight to the ancestries and my heritages and things like that.
Which is cool, but Google Books is a tool that's not popular. It's not Google Search. It's not Gmail. It's not, those things. But it is a tool within the family of Google products. But,
it's actually how Google got started.
Oh, I don't think I knew that. So anyway, it is people think of it as a place where you can just preview books. Like you can just read a few pages and boom, there you go. But for family historians, it can be a really powerful research tool. And so inside Google Books, there are millions of digitized titles, histories, directories, family trees, rare publications that people don't know about. Or may not be available in bookstores or
out of print,
all that. Yes, out of print, and it could help you uncover some names and locations and databases, newspaper, all that kind of stuff. It could help you. And so, in this episode, what we're going to talk about is how Google Books works, how you can use it in your family history research.
Because when I first figured out that I could actually use Google Books in my research, which was some years ago, the thing that most got me intrigued was that it would look up like local histories, like local society newsletters, things like that, church records, church newsletters. Because if you think about it, when you get to research and you've researched for a while and you're into the, early 1900s, 1800, things like that, they use newsletters all the time because they didn't have phones and they definitely didn't have cell phones. So that's how they communicated a lot. And so there are so many newsletters, church newsletters, school newsletters, society newsletters that are out there that are on Google Books that it will look up for you.
Yes, and there's absolutely different ways to use Google Books. And so if you listened to our episode a few days ago talking about Google Alerts, this will sound familiar to you. If you did not listen to that episode, why? Please go back and listen to it.
Thank you.
Yes, but it's typically the same thing. So these are all Google products. So in any of their search products that you use, you can use it the same way. So that's why this will sound, familiar. But when you are using Google Books and you're starting your search, make sure that it's very specific. It's a specific search query. And then instead of just using a name, you want to use a combination of terms and names that will make the results unique to what you're looking for. And then don't forget to use name variations. This is just a standard across all family research. When you talk about names, I mean, if you've done any research, you have probably seen a misspelled name in a census record.
Absolutely.
Or on a birth certificate or something like that.
People misspell my name all the time.
Yeah, it happens. And so you definitely want to make sure you use variations. And then also on Google Books, because typically it's about that person. Guess what they also talk about? They also talk about their family. And so you want to make sure you use a spouse's name to help narrow down
I've never done
things
that.
in kids' names. When it comes to books, you definitely want to do that because they're going to mention that because that's a part of
The family.
their story, their family.
Absolutely.
And then a little more tech savvy people will know about advanced search operators.
I do now. Thank you very much.
Yes, because you were with me on the Google Alerts.
That is absolutely right.
Episode. But what advanced operators do, what those do is they help you exclude or include or find number ranges or anything like that. It helps you to pare down to more specific search. And so those operators will help you. So you want to do that. And then you can also filter your results by location and content type. And so, because we're talking about books, you can filter to books or magazines or newspapers to narrow down your search and you don't get billions of results. You can do date ranges, and then you could also do either full view or a limited preview, and it can still provide, some good information for you. So if you do all of these things, you can potentially find some good information, and then you can go from there and go either purchase the book online or go to your bookstore, your library, and find the book.
Well, my takeaway is that my search operator needs to be better in everything that I've ever put any information in a field.
Yes, just like your Google Alerts.
Correct. So that's something that I'm going to work on, and we are going to do an update in 2026 about all of this, and I'm going to show you how much more I found, but I digress.
Yes, and I am going to, and I said this in the Google Alerts episode, that I'm going to put together a YouTube video, I think a class of how to use Google Books in family history and genealogy research. I did a class similar to this at a conference. I did two of them. Mm-hmm. I did two of them actually back in 2019, I believe it was, and 2020. That second one was 2020 during COVID because it was a virtual conference. But anyway, and I'm going to put this on our YouTube channel. And so if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can go and subscribe and you'll be notified when I get a chance to do that. And so I'm going to do one for Google Alerts, and then I'm going to do one for Google Books.
Well, I will say that although obviously my search operators are not the greatest, I have still found a lot of information and a lot of books on my family.
Yeah, and you still can.
Yes, because I actually
you can probably find more if you're
correct.
If you are
filtering, searching,
if you're doing those
using
things.
more information. Yeah. Because I literally just used Google Books. What was that, Sunday, a couple of nights ago, and I found a book that had just been written this April 2025. It was published in this year with my family information in it. And I looked it up. I put the same names in every time because I'm looking for them. And this book came up and I said, I don't know this book. And I looked it up and it was a new publication. And I went on Amazon and bought it and it came in. I've already read it twice. So you will be able to find information on your family. I have use Google Books to actually learn more about my community, Jackson County and Woodruff County. And it gives me information. I've been able to narrow the search down to, African Americans in Woodruff County or African Americans in Jackson County, so I can learn more about the Black history of those counties and things like that. So I highly suggest, if you are not using Google Books, please do. It's really, really a good resource.
Yeah, and I think people forget about libraries when we do books, because we just tend to go straight online and see if we can find a book online. But search your library too, and talk with if your library has a family historian or genealogy staff there that can help you. But even if you don't have the book in your local library, another library could have it, and they can do the interlibrary loan, and then you can get the book. So, and then of course you have to return it like you have to any other book, but you do get a chance to read the book.
Yes, and when you use Google Books and you actually find the book and you click on it, one of the options down in the bottom corner is find a book near me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I've done that because I knew I was going to buy this book because it was about Jackson County. Mm-hmm. But I have found other books that I knew I didn't want to buy because I didn't know what was in it. And I look it up and I can find it in a library close to me. And then I'll go to the library and look at it. And sometimes I just, get down the information that I need. And sometimes I actually purchase the book online. But yes, there is a feature on there that'll help you find the book near you.
That's cool. Well, good. I hope something in this episode was able to help you in your research and learn more about Google Books. Maybe you knew about it already, maybe not. Maybe you heard something new. But we appreciate you anyway for listening to the podcast today. Go back and listen to our old episodes if you didn't already. And we'll be back tomorrow with the last and final day. And by the way,
don't be sad.
I'm not sad. We'll get this done. But yes, tomorrow's day 12, and we will see you then. Talk to y'all later.
Thanks, guys.
Y'all take care. Thanks for joining us for another day in our 12 days of genealogy media resources. Be sure to follow or subscribe and check the description box for links and more details. Come back tomorrow for the next resource. We'll see you then.